We'd like to welcome you to another edition of Rick Davis Talking Gold. We'll have some things that hopefully are helpful to you and are entertaining and a little bit of fun mixed along the way, so stay tuned.
How does Rick Davis see hundreds of people every day and nobody waits over 15 minutes? It's simply the system. Check in with the Golden Girls first. They divide your jewelry into plastic bins. Next, wait for your number to be called. This may be my favorite part because it is never a long wait and it gives me the opportunity to look around the showroom. Then, when my number is called, I get to see Rick or Jason. Both of them are great. They give me a value on my items and I decide if I want to sell it or not. Of course, I always do because Rick pays the best. Last, I sign out with Miss Norma. She's really a gem, and I'm on my way. I always have a great time with Rick and his friendly staff. I wouldn't go anywhere else. For up-to-the-minute prices on gold, silver, or platinum, visit Rick's website at www.rickdavisgoldendiamonds.com. While there, look for Rick's specials to take advantage of. Rick Davis Gold and Diamonds, your friend in the jewelry business.
We'd like to remind you to stop by the store at 5301 Brainerd Road. Come in and chat with us. We're always there to answer your questions. And remember, Rick Davis Gold and Diamonds, your friend in the jewelry business. How are you today? Good? You ever get a bad start in the mornings and it lasts all day, you can't ever get caught up? That's what I'm into today. It'll be noon before I can sit back and maybe have a cigarette and say, well, okay, my day started now. This is 18 karat, sweetheart, not 14, so that's better than you expected. It's $181 in gold there. $11 in silver. And you walk with $180.
Mr. Davis, lady on the phone wants some bullion prices when you get it.
All right. I get $196.12 out of it, so I'll pay you $180. Okay.
How about some GD money?
That just took you to 200.
Yes, they are.
You gotta love her. That's your gas bonus. Thank you very much.
That's right. I was hoping it was working.
Did you know the secret word? Did you? No. Say that to me and I'll feel like I've done it legally. Jeweler. Jeweler. Thank you very much. Wait a minute, you get another $5 for saying the right word. We take care of you. Have a great day, girls. Sign out with Norman, you're ready to go.
Okay.
How are you?
The ruby, I just have to chance it with you if you know anywhere I can go with it.
That's a big red rock's all that is.
Okay.
And I don't say that, I say that jokingly, but a friend of mine bought $2 million worth of corundum in Atlanta. Corundum is ruby. That's the raw ruby coming out of the ground. And I'm talking about a crate as big as one of these showcases, completely full of red rocks. Paid $2 million for it, thought it was worth $14 million, big player in gemstones. Wound up, the bank told him it was worth about $12,000 and he would be better off to donate it to charity. And he had actually transferred $2 million out of a trust fund on an account that he was working. And it was his own trust fund, but he transferred $2 million for this crate. It took him over 12 years to ever even get part of his money back. So unless it's cut, polished, and pretty and ready for the marketplace, you can't do nothing with it.
I was told to find a jeweler over here that had the machine to cut it. And I'm like, well, I don't know where to start.
Well, they are around. They are around. They'll charge you $100 to cut it into a pretty red stone.
I don't ever want to.
They won't buy it.
I like what you got.
Yeah,
better.
yeah.
Yes.
But they won't buy it. They'll tell you they'll cut it for you for $40, $50. But they won't buy it because they can go out and get it for $50 a box, cut it themselves, and make their money.
She said you was doing a written appraisals today. Everybody's been looking at that, but afraid to name a price without beating me or beating them.
Well, it all starts with what do you have in it?
Me?
Mm-hmm. I mean,
$5.
just, well, you've
You
got
want me to lie to you? I'm not gonna lie to you. That girl
No.
knows the truth. I paid $5 for. I thought it started silver when I bought it. 'Cause I like
10
silver.
karat gold. It's got $87.44 worth of gold in it. It has got a third of a carat of yellow diamonds and about 12 points. It's got a half carat of goods in it, another $100. So you got $187.44 ring. 187 times 4. If I was buying it, I'd pay you $160 for it. 187 times 4. Retail on it is $6.99.
$699.
In most stores, it would be laying on the counter at $699. Hard to sell.
$699.
The black,
black one.
antique black with the yellow diamonds in it.
I like the other ones in the frame.
They're just, you know, they're little chips, but they are yellow. It's a fashion statement more than it is a expensive diamond. But it's still at $5 and you got a $700 ring. Yeah, you. This one, same thing, 10 karat gold. It's almost the same exact numbers that I gave you. Well, not quite as strong. That's about a $100 ring that would sell for $3.99. You know, it's not as heavy as that one is, so it's, you know, that's got a lot to do with it. But you know, anything over $100, sell it. What did you pay for it?
150 something.
See, they made $50-something on you, but that's not out of the question. I mean, that's okay. At least you didn't pay $450 for it.
Thank you, sir.
All right, girls, come back and see us.
Yeah. How's it going, Rick?
What's up, man?
Got
How
your
you
present. Another
All
line.
right, yeah. Yard selling.
And of course, the good thing.
I can't have my lines at home no more. Cougar and 1640. It's gonna stop at 1660, I hope. 1640.
Sounds
That's
good.
about what I'll get. $16.50.
Oh, thank you, brother.
You're in business. You weighed that and done all the right stuff with it, didn't you?
Everything's good on it.
All the weights and everything when you do it. A lot of counterfeit stuff out there now. Exactly, 34 grand.
Cool. Rick,
Good
I
business,
sure do
yes, sir,
appreciate
brother.
you.
Thank
I'll
you.
see you next time.
Yes, sir. This stuff gets rapid moving. 1660 fair with you? I'm tying up $3,400 to make $60.
Okay, that sounds good.
3,300. That was the only stack I wasn't sure about. It was the first one I laid out there. 10, 10, 10, $3,300.
Can I count it again?
You can count. Yes, sir. Please do.
I'm not trusting you.
I wouldn't have you leave without counting. Oh, I get me a. I went to Red Bank. I'll usually be right, but not all the time. Sign out with Norm over there, and you're ready to go, brother. Thank you very much. Where are you from?
Harrison.
Harrison.
Yeah.
How long did you have these?
I got them in the mid, I'm only in the 90s.
Oh, did you? About $300-400?
Yep. Yeah.
Don't you wish you had a truckload of them?
Yeah.
What did you think when you bought them?
Well, I knew they'd go up.
Yeah, but I mean, did you think it'd take you 20 years to ever be in cash them out?
That's just buying them for investment.
You just kind of threw them back.
Yeah.
Did you? Is that what you got? It's 2 of them, or you got a lot more?
I got some more about some cashing minutes ago. You know, that's what.
Yeah, as you need it, and hope you see $2,000 an ounce gold by mid-June, like they're hoping for.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate your business. What brought you to us?
I've been here before.
Have you? Appreciate you. That I'm going to smoke. I know you're gonna put that big puff of smoke in my picture and show me going up in smoke. But my morning has been so hectic, guys, that I'm leaving for a minute. Trying to look busy, but I think they're helping me pretty good this morning. Where'd you buy this at? Do you remember?
I actually had it for an ex. We had not together once, so she gave it back to me. I actually bought it at Walmart for like $70.
How much?
I bought it for like $70 at Walmart.
70 bucks?
Yeah, that's about 2 years ago.
Well, you've actually got this line was called Hot Now, and it's to look like diamonds, but it's not. It's flawed cubic zirconium they put out, and this is gold-plated sterling. So your actual value there is about 10 bucks. You know, probably cost them 20 to produce it, 20 to build it. They sold it for $70. They made 50 bucks. I mean, that's just the way of the world, but that's bigger profit. You know, if we buy something like that for $20, we'll put it on the counter in the counters for $39.95. We might take 30 for it. Walmart, big operation, big concern. You know, I mean, they're going to make a little more money, but they got bigger bills. So it's all relevant. But it is base metal sterling silver. So you know, $10, $15 is every penny it's worth. Okay. Thanks for coming, brother.
Thanks, sir.
Come back and see us. This is Rick.
Mr. Davis,
Rick will be all right.
praise the Lord, Diamond. I wanted to make sure you're going to be there.
I'm going to be here till 6 o'clock. They've got me strapped down to the chair.
Okay. Well, then today's a good day.
Yes, ma'am. You come in when it's convenient for you.
Thank you, sir.
I'll be right here sitting by the desk.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Sitting here drinking a pina colada and relaxing. Where are you from, dear?
Chattanooga.
Chattanooga? All right.
In Ringo right now.
Did you get any storm damage on this last storm?
No, praise the Lord.
Yes, ma'am. Both of these watches is a little confusing sometimes.
Well, that one, man, it better be gold.
It is. They're both gold.
Okay. And the watch itself in that one, I know it's
Right. That's what I was going to explain to you. What you have here, the gold that you have here,
it's in the band.
is in the band and the little case that goes. This comes out. I've got to take that out in order to get a.
It's no good.
I've got to take that out in order to get a good reading on it. If I guess, it would be in my
That's
favor.
daughter's, and she quit wearing it years ago because it quit running, and she never had another watch put in.
I understand. You can keep that. If you ever need a little watch, you can put a band on that.
It don't work. It's throw it away.
Okay, you sure?
There's no gold around it, was
No, ma'am. That's just gold plated that's around it. Just to make it look good. You've got $166 right there in gold.
That one?
On that one. Just that one.
That's my daughter's, okay.
I'll keep that separate for you. This is kind of the same thing. I'll estimate that because, well, it is gold, but there's a movement in there. That centerpiece, it's got the movement and wheels. I can't weigh that and give you credit for that as gold. I can tell you that it's going to be about, and it's 14 karat, where the other was 10. That's going to be probably $100, $120 max.
Less than this?
Yes, ma'am. It weighs less. You see how much, you just don't have the,
Well, I'll just keep that
The-
and put another one.
okay. We can fix that watch now. About $35. We do watch repair also. Yes, ma'am.
Great.
We certainly do.
Well, you wanna hold it there?
Well, you'll have to go back up to the girls, but they'll write you a ticket and we'll have that all done for you. In this ring, you've got $212 there, gold and diamonds, everything. And it
A
sells,
lot more than that.
well, $212 times 600% markup. That ring would be $11.99 in stores right now. $1,199. The materials that's in it is $212.
You can't give me.
That's all we can get out of it is materials.
Okay, I think I'll go ahead and sell this one for her.
And this is a $25 silver dollar, $26 silver dollar. I get 27 out of them right now. Not a key coin, just a, you know, it's 90% silver, so that's why it's worth what it's worth.
Well, I'll just keep it.
Okay? You want the 166 for your daughter's band, and that's it. I thank you very much. You get ready to, any of that you give to my girls up there. Beg your pardon?
These coins I called you about, what do you want to do those?
Oh, is that you? The 18? Oh, okay. We'll do it here in just a minute. 165,
Well, I don't want,
106. Well, I just need to look at them and then we'll go back in the back. There's $166 for your band. You good? Is that a Frosty dollar? That's yours.
Say thank you.
How old is he?
He will be 2 in July.
My grandbaby just turns 2 next Sunday. And I was informed last night that we have to go to Chicago for his 2nd birthday. I said, can't he come to us? I mean, you know, every now and then.
We've got 2 in Illinois, so
Oh, you understand?
hate that trip.
Hey, I don't mind the trip. I just can't find enough time in a day to get there.
Yeah, the ride's not that bad. We stop a whole bunch.
I break it down into 3 sections is what I call it. I break it down from here to Nashville, from Nashville to Indianapolis, and from Indianapolis on to Chicago and on and beyond. You guys live here in Chattanooga?
We live in Ringo.
Ringo? Did you get any storm damage on this last
Oh, we
trip?
did not. We've made it through the.
I'm telling you, I had it. It was knocking at my door. It was just like somebody was throwing some little gravels, but we made it through it.
Yeah.
Thank God. It was. Gosh, it was. Did you have any damage on the big boy that come through?
Didn't have anything there. Well, we had a couple of trees that fell in the woods, but they weren't even close to our.
I've never been so shocked in my life as I drove down the interstate to the Ringo exit when it just had disappeared. I mean, it was. You know, this is cubic zirconium, right?
Yes.
Okay. Everybody likes my frog. Remember, that's a frog, and then when you're all warped, come in and I'll try to straighten you out.
Looks like
It's a locust.
Yeah.
I tell the kids it's my frog, and I had one little boy look up and he said, "Mister, you're weird," and run out the door.
Nope.
Is he talking pretty well?
He's just now beginning to say a lot of words.
My grandbaby's so confused. His parents are Russian, and they're bringing him up bilingual with Russian and English.
Right.
And he's just now starting to jabber, but he don't know what he's saying. You know, and
Well, he's
Russian
called
makes me
every
crazy.
Cat picture you've had in here, he calls him kitty titties.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Well, my grandson's hooked up on dog, but it's doggy, doggy.
Say hi, kitty, kitty, kitty.
I probably won't do any more sound effects for the day.
Don't you see that kitty kitty right up there? Say hi,
Kitty, kitty.
kitty.
You know this was CZ also, right?
Uh-huh.
Just didn't want you to think that we was doing anything on
I knew.
taking your diamonds.
We're going to break away for a couple of minutes and have a commercial break. But we'd like to invite you to 5301 Brainerd Road. Stop by and see us, ask us some questions, look around, just make yourself at home. We want you to feel comfortable with us at the store as well as on television. So we hope you return more often.
Rick Davis Gold and Diamonds, paying you more for your gold. Now you can watch Rick Davis Talking Gold anytime on Rick's YouTube channel. Just type in www.youtube.com/user/Rick Davis Buys Gold. Rick Davis Gold and Diamonds, your friend in the jewelry business. Stop in and see why Rick Davis Gold and Diamonds was selected as the best jeweler in the Chattanooga area by an independent national selection committee.
The following is a clip from Night Talk, Judy O'Neill, where we take call-ins and answer questions live on the air. We hope that you pick up some questions you may have and some answers, and hope that it's helpful to you. If not, feel free to stop by our store. Come in, 5301 Brainerd Road. We'll try to answer any questions you may have on any items, gold, silver, diamonds, or coins. We're buying all day, every day, and your friend in the jewelry business.
Okay, next caller over here. Go ahead.
Okay, what would be the going rate on an 1858 Flying Eagle penny?
Ooh, now you're getting into something you ready for a price range?
Uh-huh.
From $5 to $100.
Wasn't they meaning just 2 years, 57 and 58?
That's correct.
Yeah.
And but there's a lot of them out there, and there's a lot of them that's not worth a lot of money.
This one is in good shape. I had it for 50 years. I worked at a teller at the bank.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
one of the guys that got one in one day, and he went to balance out that afternoon. He said, "Well, I've never seen one of these." And I said, "Well, I haven't either, but do you want to keep it?" And he said, "No." And I said, "Well, what you want for it?" He said, "I want a penny for it. I got a balance."
Yeah, you've got a good coin, but it just depends on exactly how far it grades, how high grade it is. And that will determine, what we can get for it. But if you bring it to the store, we will grade it for you, show you exactly what it is, and then if you want to sell it, we'll handle the sale of it, or we'll buy it from you. Either way you want to do it.
Yeah. Well, I haven't seen it in several years. I've got it in a safety deposit box, but we put it in one of those little paper holders, you clip.
2x2s, yes, ma'am.
Yeah. And I want to tell you, I'm amazed at your knowledge of coins.
Well, Lord, my knowledge is nothing. I've got some friends that make me look like Mickey Mouse.
I don't believe that.
I mean, I've got a friend that he has got memorized. He knows every date, every one, every mint mark, what they're available in, what type metal, what percentage pure it is. I mean, he's just, he's with coins like I am with gold. He's been doing this over 40 years, and he don't miss a coin. So I rely on his knowledge for a lot that I have to ask him, and I've been playing with it a long time. So.
Okay, your next caller. Go ahead.
Hey, Rick.
How you doing?
Hey, just fine. How you doing?
Good.
I just wonder if you've got any old vintage pocket knives over there for sale.
I've probably got a box in the back. I had a showcase that was dedicated to old vintage pocket knives.
Yeah.
And I had guys that would come in and they'd cherry picked them, they'd look through and got a few of them, and then I had another fella come in and he bought like 10 or 12, and I broke the counter down, put them all in a box, and put them in the back room, making room for Christmas merchandise.
Yeah.
But if you're a collector, I'll be happy to let you look in my box. Make me an offer on the whole box. I'd like to get rid of them.
Well, I'd like to come over and look at it.
And I hope that you make some money on them. It's one of those things. I just don't have the time that it takes to fool with them.
Yeah.
And they take up so much counter space that, you know, I needed it for other things, but I'll be happy to give you a deal on them.
Well, I'd love to come over and look at them.
We'll be there tomorrow from 10 till 5. If you don't see me, ask Jason, and one of the guys will get the box out and let you look through them.
Okay, I'll do it.
Just tell them I told you about it tonight on the show, and, you know, be happy to let you see them.
Okay, I'll be over probably tomorrow sometime.
All right, thanks for calling.
I know we're not the only one buying gold in this area, but we are the #1 buyer of gold in this area. We want to be your friend in the jewelry business. We want your business. Thank you, and God bless. I'd like to thank you for watching the show. Hope it's been informative. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you got some knowledge along the way. Hope a little bit of fun rubbed off on you. We try to do what we can do to help you. We'd like to thank you again for watching the show. Please stop by in the store and see us. Get to know us. We're your friend in the jewelry business. Thank you, and God bless.